This was literally just called Big Chungus. I don't really know what to expect. It was sent in by Wei. Wei is currently playing Korn against Nurgle. It looks like a land battle. It does indeed appear to be a land battle. For Korn, we have 2 Fleshhounds on one side, 2 on the other, so 4 Fleshhounds, 1 Fury up in the sky, Spawn of Korn, 3 of them. Then we have Chaos Warriors of Korn with dual weapons, dual weapons, dual weapons, dual weapons, so like 5 of them. And then 1 Herald of Korn on his Rhino. Cool. For Nurgle, we have Kugath Plaguefather, who I really like, but I have yet to win on him because, I don't know, he might just be too expensive. Exalted Plague Bearers, Forsaken Nurgle in the back line. We have 1 Plague Toads of Nurgle, a Cultist, and a Beast. Rather restrained from the Nurgle player to only take 1 Cultist and 1 Beast, not, usually you just see 2 Cultists, 2 Beasts of Nurgle, and then you grind single entities from there. Quick little fast forward while we run up. Chaos Furies have literally nothing to do, so they will try to rear charge in a second. And we have collided. Nurgling's getting eaten alive by Spawn and Chaos Warriors combined. Kugath's chilling. He's just having a grand old day back here. Plucks a Nurgling out of his genitals. Or just plucks gas out of his genitals. I don't really know what just happened there, but I'm upset. Fleshhounds of Korn are going to pile into Plague Toads and Forsaken. Forsaken have 85 armor. And Fleshhounds of Korn are super good units, but they're not, literally unbeatable. They don't have great armor piercing. Exalted Plague Bearers of Nurgle getting rear charged and fighting Spawn plus Chaos Warriors on the front side. Even for them, that's probably a losing situation that they will not enjoy at all. Kugath's still just vibing. He's chilling in the back area. Spawn some infested Nurglings to probably run after these dogs and then explode. How much damage does the explosion even do? I've used it a few times and I've been a little underwhelmed, but maybe I haven't used it in the right situation. Yeah, this fight went very poorly for the Fleshhounds. They do not want to fight Forsaken Nurgle in any situation. Over here, the Exalted Plague Bearers not doing great, as they were nicely wrapped up by Korn units. In the central grind, it's really hard to tell who's winning, but this right flank's going to Korn just by sheer massive investment. Balance power still about even. In the interest of everybody's sanity, I will hit this. Beep! Okay. These guys are crumbling away. Backline is still largely fine. Central area probably going to Korn? Hard to tell, and this is definitely going to Korn. Just slowly. Beep. Okay. Fleshhounds are back at it. Maybe gonna chase the Forsaken? No, they're gonna come over here and fight these Forsaken, which 3 Fleshhound units all versus the Forsaken would seem good, but again, 85 armor, no armor piercing on the other side. No bueno. Korn units on both flanks are winning, though the backfield in the center is... Okay, center's also going to Korn. Korn won everything besides the backfield. Great. Kugath is now fighting the Herald of Korn along with his Beast of Nurgle and actually kicking tons of ass. So, Herald of Korn should run away, if possible. More Nurglings are spawned. Dogs chasing down the Cultist of Nurgle, who broke at some point with half HP, and that'll be a tragic loss if they can actually escort him off. Though some Forsaken of Nurgle have come back and can maybe distract the dogs long enough for him to return. Probably not, but maybe. Kugath and Beast of Nurgle are kicking the shit out of the Herald of Korn and will continue to do so until he runs away, which he should. He should just run away at this point and be a rallying point for the Korn units. Oh, now he's starting to crumble. He needs to rally. Good. He rallied. He should run away, though. Cultist of Nurgle is far enough away that he might come back. Nope. Dog unit gets a specific order to go onto him after the Forsaken have been crumbled off. And now Nurgle's actually back ahead on the balance of power with only Kugath and the Beast of Nurgle. It looks like Kugath threw one of his chunks at the Herald of Korn, making him disintegrate away, and that'll be a big problem. He has 12,000 HP left. Oof. Now he has no Mortis Engine effect like the Exalted Great Unclean ones. He does have to just grind through all this naturally. Fast forward a little bit as more Forsaken come back, get piled on by dogs, and Chaos Warriors, they will immediately break and die. And the Cultist of Nurgle is running off in the distance. But what can man do against such reckless single entities? Kugath has more health than when we last looked at him. Beast of Nurgle is very healthy as well. These dogs just need to finish off the freaking Cultist. Beast of Nurgle's gone. Kugath Plaguefather is all that's left versus these Korn forces. It's 1 versus 367, because that guy's dead. There we go. It's 1 versus 361. He's fighting. He's fighting a good fight. Balance power's about even. Dogs are breaking, coming back and breaking. Coming back and breaking. Chaos Warriors with the dual weapons are doing most of the work here, honestly. Kugath's healing cap is within sight, but it's like 4,000 health higher than what he's at right now. I don't think he has natural regen, at least. I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. So at least he has to use spells on that if he even has mana left at this point, or army abilities. But it's still not great. Khorne is getting ahead on the balance of power, slightly, though routes are starting to come in for some of their units, and if they cycle route enough, they will just start shattering, especially these little doggos. Great cycle charging, getting him more ahead on the balance of power, but is that a Nurgling summon? No, he just kind of pooped. Gross. If he had a Nurgling summon, that would be pretty cool, because then they could explode almost immediately. Down to 4,000 health, very behind in the balance of power, and army losses is probably going to come in quite soon. Excellent cycle charging here with the Fleshhounds of Khorne, who are somehow hanging in there, so good for them. Good for them. I guess they're demonic. They don't break, they just crumble. Like he's doing. Goodbye, Nurgle. Goodbye. Chaos Warriors go burr. Though Kugath honestly did pretty well. Herald of Khorne struggled to get his value. Chaos Spawn did great. Chaos Warriors did really well. Fleshhounds did fine. Yeah, they did great. Everything here paid for itself, which I guess is kind of a thing that happens versus Nurgle. 3,000 for Q Daddy. Exalted Plague Bearers did fine. Forsaken did eh. Beast of Nurgle did fine. Cultist really suffered. And that's that. Khorne wins. I think this matchup's supposedly very, very hard for Nurgle. So I guess it's not shocking. But it was close.